Okay, it's live, so you're good to go whenever you're ready. And all of those on a phone, I would just remind you, you can mute yourself by dialing *6.
All right, I'd lost visual for a minute there. I'm sorry. I will call this health and welfare meeting to order. And the first item is the agenda. Hopefully everyone has seen the agenda through email. And I would entertain a motion to accept the agenda if possible.
I make that motion.
All right, we have a motion to accept the agenda. Is there a second? Unless I'm missing somebody, we don't have a quorum right now. Unless I'm missing somebody on my screen. Let me open this up here and make sure. I only see two commissioners right now present. And that's Lori Judkins and myself.
Yes, Mr. Chairman, that looks correct. David Dunlap is trying to get on right now, so
Okay.
hopefully we can get him on here in just a second.
Okay, we'll just pause for right now.
Okay.
Part of this may be my fault for calling a meeting with only a few days' notice, but I felt like with everything going on, we needed to take care of business as quickly as we could this month. So, Deborah's fixing to come on.
Okay, Mr. Chairman, I have Commissioner Dunlap on my cell phone, and I'm just going to put it up to my computer and Commissioner Dunlap, can you say a few words so we can see if everyone can hear you? Okay, try it again.
Okay. Mr. Blaine Welcher and Lauren Hennessy, this is David Dunlap.
All right, David, we've got you. And going forward in this meeting, anyone who speaks, if you would please state your name before you speak, and that way it can end some of the confusion, some of the ones that we're not able to see. And I've got confirmation Commissioner Stotts is about to join, and Deborah Evans is about to join as well. And we have a beautiful picture of Sherry Seelan. We've got two Sherrys. Sherry, there's two of you. Sherry, somehow you're muted, but you're actually showing up on video. There you are. Now you're in two places at once.
And Director Robert, we are getting some feedback from your phone. I don't know if maybe you can mute it until they need you to speak, possibly.
Alrighty, I'll.
Thank you so much.
Unfortunately, I won't be able to mute very much, but anyone else, if you could mute until you speak, and that way it will cut out some of the background and it will actually speed up the internet some. Now we've got Commissioner Stotts on board.
I'm here.
All right.
My apologies.
No problem. We've got Commissioner Evans is fixing to join us, and then we'll start our meeting. And I stated a few minutes ago, going forward, when we speak, if you would, please state your name and what you're voting, yes or no, or whatever your point is. Just, state your name before you start to speak, because that will save us on some of the confusion as far as who made the motion and who seconded it and so on. Commissioner Judkins, if you're able to, since we do have a quorum, we can go ahead and start, and we'll make a note, Deborah, when she joins us, we'll make a note of that. But right now I have a motion from Commissioner Judkins, and I will second the motion to accept our agenda. And I would like a vote, please. And I'll vote first. Blaine Wiltshire, yes.
Lori Judkins.
Joseph Stotts, yes.
Laura, you muted it. What did you vote?
Think he's still muted.
Yep. There you go.
Okay, I voted yes.
All right. Commissioner Dunlap?
I must have had it on mute. David Dunlap, yes.
All right. Motion carries 4-0. And now we'll move into the first item of business. And I have given pole position to Andrea Fox of the Health Department.
Good evening. I hope everybody's doing well. I have sent my reports to Blaine, but in the month of June, Warren County Health Department provided 2,064 visits to 1,864 clients. We also provided 123 vaccines. And we also are still conducting drive-through testing Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. at the health department. And I'd be glad to answer any questions if you have it.
All right, Andrea, the biggest question probably is just how backed up has this COVID thing got us out there at the health department, or has it?
Well, in those 2 hours, the past week or so, we've been doing about 100 tests each day. That's pretty much our life as we know it right now, for sure.
Okay.
We're getting a lot more positives than we had previously when it first started. So there's getting to be several hot spots in the county.
Okay. Does anybody else have any questions for Andrea?
Yeah, Commissioner Stotts, I just had one question for Miss Andrea. I was just going to ask, Andrea, how do you guys feel about your turnaround time on your test resulting? Like, is that something that you guys feel like is going well, or in comparison to other counties, or is meeting the standard, or And I'm sure you guys, of course, don't have complete control over that, or may not even have any. I was just kind of wondering to see if you comment on that.
Well, at the beginning, we felt like turnaround was really good, and all of our counties in Upper Cumberland are using the same lab. But this past Monday, we changed to a different lab, and so we have already gotten results from Monday and Tuesday's testing with this new lab, but still have not got some testing results from last Monday with the old lab. So I feel like forward from Monday, test results will get here a lot quicker than they were. The whole state for testing changed to a different lab. That's the only thing we moved over to that lab. So we're still using another lab for other things. But so hopefully results will start coming in a lot quicker than they were. But they had been backlogged 7 to 10 days was the majority.
7 to 10 days.
But that's comparable. It's been the same for every county. So that's why we as a state switched.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Andrea. At this time, I would like to entertain a motion to accept Andrea's report.
This is Lori Judkins. I'll make that motion.
We have a motion. Do we have a second?
This is Deborah. Can you hear me?
Yes.
I'll second.
Second by Commissioner Evans. Anyone want to speak to that motion? If not, then I, Commissioner Wilcher, vote yes to accept it.
Commissioner Judkins, yes.
Commissioner Evans, yes.
Commissioner Stotts, yes.
Commissioner Dunlap, are you ready to vote?
David Dunlap, yes.
All right, so motion passes 5-0. Andrea, thank you. Have a good evening.
You too. Thank you.
All right, next up, we will go to Josh Roberts, Sanitation Department.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I sent my report over to Blaine and the rest of the committee. If you would like me to read that to you, I would at this time.
Well,
Motion to
Load called. Go ahead.
go ahead,
No.
Commissioner Scott.
No, I apologize, Josh. I believe I interrupted you, sir.
Loads hauled to Southern Central, tons 904.25. Tipping fees $41,007.74. Number of loads 143. Newsprint we had 0. Cardboard we had 34.45. Money received 0. Number of loads 8. Metal to Southern Central we had 39.11 tons. Money received $3,128.80. Number of loads 18. Aluminum cans we had 1.33 tons. Money received $744.80. Number of loads 5. Batteries collected 6 used batteries at $45. Collection site for used tires, passenger tires, we had 5,292. Truck tires, we had 157. Used oil, we had 2 tons at 500 gallons. Electronics, we had 3 tons. Plastic, we had 5 tons. Received and money coming back to the county, $3,918.60. Recycle for the month of June 2020 is 16%. If
So
y'all
that
have
was
any questions, sorry, Mr. Chairman, go ahead.
That's okay. That's up considerably. It's probably a lot of, I hate to say it, but it's the COVID recycling. A lot of people are out of work and they're doing what they can around the house, cleaning up. Wouldn't you think that would be some of it, Josh?
Yes, sir, Mr. Chairman. And a lot of that percentage coming back up is we started back taking used tires and we recycle those tires. So that 5,292 and then the 157 truck tires on the tonnage brung our recycling, rate way high.
What about the buildings that we had discussed being replaced? Have you got any of those yet?
No, sir. We're waiting for the full consolidated budget to be passed. I have put that in my new budget to replace those buildings. We're not really doing no purchasing as of this time, waiting for the full consolidated budget to pass.
Very good. All right, if there's no other questions, I'd entertain a motion to accept Josh's report.
A motion.
Sorry,
We have a motion from Commissioner Stotts. Who would like to second that?
Commissioner Evans, second.
All right, we have a second as well. Any other discussion? Anyone want to speak to the motion? All right. If you would, vote by name. Blaine Wiltshire, yes. I vote to accept the report.
Lori Judkins, yes.
Sorry, Lori. David Dunlap, yes.
Joseph Stotts, yes.
Deborah Evans, yes.
All right, motion passes 5-0. Josh, thank you for all you do. Be careful.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, and everyone stay safe.
Yes. All right, Sherry, last but definitely not least, it's your turn. Sherry, are you with us?
The backyard looks really good. Front yard does too. That walks one.
May have
I
to
think she needs
text
to
her.
put her phone back on.
The walks one.
Sherry,
Walks.
That was a good idea, but I don't think it worked.
no, the light shines through it. Sherry. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and everybody should have received by email. But I'll go ahead and cover it, and maybe she'll see this.
I received it.
Well,
I received it as well.
basically, they took in 43 dogs and 40 cats. They adopted 14 dogs, 12 cats. They returned 18 dogs to owner and 35 cats to owner. And we had, I'm sorry, that was sent to rescue. 18 dogs sent to rescue, 35 cats sent to rescue, 2 that were returned to owner. And the current population right now is 23 dogs and 20 cats. They took in $2,500 in adoption fees and $2,400 in donations, which is really good. And they've had 276 calls and 100 cell phone calls. And they've had actual physical calls. They've had 17. I don't know what's going on with Sherry's speaker, but that's the report. I had wanted to check in on the punch list and see where we're at on the building, but I can get that information from her and email it to everybody on the committee tomorrow. And at this time, I would entertain a motion to accept.
I'll make a motion. Commissioner Evans, I'll make that motion.
Commissioner Dunlap, I'll second the motion.
All right, Commissioner Dunlap seconds the motion. All right, Blaine Wiltshire, yes.
Commissioner Evans, yes.
Lori Judkins, yes.
Joseph Stotts, yes.
David Dunlap, yes.
All right, motion passes. I got 2 things. One, we had originally planned to adopt one for this quarter, this Saturday, but due to the, the COVID-19 situation, we're going to postpone that at this time, just for the safety of the employees and those that may or may not participate. We wanted just to be on the safe side. So that has been postponed until further notice. And then one other thing, we don't know for sure how this will be addressed. But I regret to inform you that Commissioner Judkins will be resigning her position as commissioner effective the end of this month, July 31st. first, and she'll be moving, and you know, we're gonna miss Lori for sure. And,
Yeah, we will.
yeah. So Lori, you have any words?
I'm gonna miss you guys greatly. You're like family, and I hate that this happened, but my mom is to the point where I have to move in with her, and so that puts me in a different district, and I hate it so bad, but I've got to take care of her. So
We certainly understand, Lori. And you are definitely, you and your mom are in my prayers, and I've enjoyed working with you and getting to know you, and I wish you the best.
thank you so much.
Yeah, and we'll get to see her again at least a time or two. So, but we do appreciate everything you've done, Lori, and
Absolutely.
even though you're my cousin, you're not too bad of a person. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. With that, I would entertain a motion to adjourn.
Hey, Blaine, before we go, I need a copy of Sherry's report. I didn't get that on my email.
I'll email it to you.
Okay.
I'll email it to you in the morning.
Okay, thank you.
With that, I'll make a motion that we adjourn. Second by Commissioner Judkins. All in favor? Blaine Wiltshire, yes.
Lori Judkins, yes.
Deborah Evans, yes.
Joseph Stotts, yes.
I saw the thumbs up, Joseph. I just don't know. I don't know if legally we can accept that. So I wanted to
I'm
be
just
sure.
playing. I'm sorry.
All right, y'all have a safe evening and be careful, and we'll see you soon.
Okay, see ya.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.